Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Today's live, we're doing water signs for the week of March 14th through March 20th of 2022. So we're looking at Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm really interested to see how these water signs are going to come out. It's been a really awkward, strange energy this morning. So I will put timestamps in, so if you do come in and watch the replay, just make sure to check in the description box. You'll want to scroll to the bottom, and then you can click Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, wherever you need to go. Miss L, I see Miss L is here. That's really good. That's comforting. Yeah, the energy is super, super weird this morning. I'm surprised that I'm laughing, actually. I woke up feeling not so good, like a little, I don't know. At first I thought it was like under the weather. Then I thought, hi, Eliana. Then I thought it was like maybe like my blood pressure. And I don't know. I can't pinpoint exactly what it is, but the energy is super, super strong. And definitely has a little bit of a hold on me today. I did actually consider rescheduling the DM and DF messages that we have at 5 p.m. this afternoon. But I'm not going to cancel just yet. I'm not going to reschedule just yet. I just really want to see how I'm feeling right before. I should know for sure by 4 o'clock. It's really interesting though, because I actually meant to do this live, that DM DF messages last night. And when I went to schedule it, I actually accidentally scheduled it for today. Um, so I just thought that was weird. I thought, well, there must be a purpose, like a reason for that. So I'm going to leave it and let's just see what happens, how I feel when we get closer. But yeah, if it gets any more intense or if it gets heavier, I will most likely reschedule for tomorrow evening. So yeah, this has all been going on since 4 a.m. I'm not really sure. I'm having like these really weird, Miss L, you're gonna have to let me know. Hi, AC. Um, like I don't know, I've never really gotten like image channel pictures, you know what I'm trying to say? Like I've gotten messages and I've heard words and I've had intuition, of course. But this morning I'm getting like flashes of like pictures, and it's super weird because it's not like a memory. I've not been to this location. I don't want to say that I've not been to this location because it looks somewhat familiar, but I think it's just like the body of water. Like maybe it just reminds me of the lake here where I'm at. But yeah, super, super interesting morning for Rosa for sure. Hi, Jane. Oh, look. So it looks like everything is working. Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Super excited. All right, guys. So we're going to get started. I am ready. I don't feel like I need to cancel or push this back. I feel like I really need to kind of accept the energy and work with it instead of trying to like block it out or run from it. So yeah, we're going to do the water signs and just see what comes out. We are going to timestamp them. I do want to talk about the new moon, or I'm sorry, the full moon. It's a full moon. It's definitely this weird energy. But the full moon is in Virgo, and Virgo does represent your sixth house, which is very much about service. So I have been feeling this pull to help other people. I feel like collectively we're feeling that pull. And just due to some of the other astrological aspects, placements, I feel like we're actually going to help somebody that we didn't expect to help. And then I also feel like this week we're going to see how helping others actually helps us in return. So I found all that interesting, and I wanted to make sure to mention it at the beginning in case I forget when we get through each sign. But let's go ahead and timestamp. Is Miss Tina here? Hi, Miss Tina. All right, so let's timestamp Cancer. Let's do 420 for Cancer. Haha, 420. All right, so I'm going to use the Magical Times Empowerment cards. I do feel like as you're helping someone, you're going to see, Cancer, that it's helping you in return, and it's somehow going to give you this sense of empowerment. It's almost like it's going to help you get in alignment, like where you're supposed to be, following your purpose, that type of thing. Melt like butter from Twitch. I love it. I will do free readings, guys, if you can be patient and wait through. We're doing Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces first. These are collective readings, and then I will do individual personal readings. I will pick a few of you after I'm done. All right, so let's see. What is the energy for Cancer? What is Cancer going to be working with this week, March 14th through March 20th? So we have the happiness card coming out. This has been coming out for me a lot. I'm going through some challenging moments, especially with like my personal business and work. And I think Spirit is definitely trying to tell me it's not all bad, right? We need to make sure that we find the positive throughout the day, and we need to collect those happy moments. And I definitely feel like Cancer, it's possible that you're going through something very similar. We also have healing coming out. Bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. Interesting. On the bottom is the Strength card. Mine has been in my chest. It's like my heart, my chest area. It's weird. That's why I thought it was my blood pressure. All right. Cancer, let's clarify. Let's use the Gilded Tarot. Let's see what's challenging, what's going on. I do feel like you're going through a healing period, but I don't think that's actually what's challenging. I think something's actually happening that maybe you weren't quite ready for. So we have the Eight of Swords coming out. It's interesting that this is the first card to come out for me today. These are actually the first readings that I've done today. I have studied a lot of tarot this morning. I did watch some of my own readings this morning. Eight of Swords, very much self-sabotage. Cancer, you're telling yourself that you can't do something, but you can. And then we also have the Six of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. So the Six of Pentacles is that balance. It's helping someone else. And what did I say, Cancer? That when you help someone else, you're going to start to feel like it's helping you in return. But I feel like you're definitely saying like you don't want to help this person, or you can't for some reason, because the Eight of Swords is very much that feeling of self-restriction. But if you notice on all the tarot cards, her feet are never bound. She can walk out at any time. On the bottom is the Queen of Cups, sensing strong, divine feminine. Got the goosebumps. All right. Let's use the Energy Oracle, Cancer, and let's do the main spread. Let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle? Why are you not wanting to help this person? This journey is tough, but we're tough. We're tougher. All right, let's look at the challenge or obstacle for Cancer. So we have the sixth chakra. You know something. Lesson learned. We have the third chakra. That's what you know. And then outcome, interesting, interesting, interesting. Cancer, walking away. All right, so the third chakra tells me, look at that, man holding a heart on the bottom. This is, wow, super clear today. Okay, so the sixth chakra is your third eye. It's where you receive downloads. The third chakra is your solar plexus chakra, and it's very much where you hold your personal power. And then walking away. You don't want to help this person because you're healing from this person. This person has done something to you. I don't know what just yet. Yeah, but the challenge or obstacle is what you know about this person. But what's going to help you is your own personal power. It's almost like you've healed enough that this person can no longer hurt you, Cancer. And walking away is the outcome. So I just want to say walking away is very specific in this energy oracle deck. It very much says that she walks out this gate. I did sense that strong, divine, feminine with that Queen of Cups. But it says that she walks out of this gate and she shuts it behind her because she has no intentions of coming back. So for many of you, You could actually be like walking away from this person or this situation. It's definitely a person. I mean, look at the man holding a heart. I try not to make these so, I try to leave them open, Cancer. But yeah, it's always going to be the same way. We can try to control it as much as possible. But Spirit is always going to show us what Spirit wants us to see. So I just want to say, for some of you, you are going to try to walk away. You are going to try to cut some cord. You are going to try to completely remove this person. But you're going to learn something, and I feel like you're going to learn it really quickly. So, like I just seen the Tower card, like something happens really quickly that shows you something. It's also very possible that for some of you, Cancer, you've healed so much, you've awakened so much. Knowledge is power, that you are so powerful that you're not walking away from the person or the situation. You're walking away from the old habits, the toxic situation. You're leaving the negativity behind you and only walking towards the light. Interesting. All right. So I'm going to use Llewellyn to clarify a little further. Tea. What kind of tea? My sister's always telling me I need to drink tea, Miss L. Yes, better choices. Miss L hit it right on the head. Walking away to make better choices. Absolutely. No more of that repeated unhealthy cycle. I do feel like it's very possible that someone could feel like you're abandoning them or forgetting them or something like that. All right, let's look at the sixth chakra, the third eye. Ooh, look at that. The Magician, as above, so below. The Page of Pentacles. This is definitely about some sort of new start, clean slate, fresh start. There's still fear here, though. The fear, I don't think, is coming from you, Cancer. I feel like you're awakened enough. You understand like what's happening. You might not like it. You might not want to do it, but you understand it. And I feel like this is someone else's energy around you. Like they definitely, you're here in this Magician, like major arcana power, and they're down here in this Page, really low, scared. It sounds so dramatic, but I just heard like, please don't leave me. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like someone definitely feels like you are walking away. All right, let's look at the third chakra. Whoever this is could definitely be like a really dramatic person, Cancer. Like they're really, yeah. All right, let's look at the third chakra. This is your solar plexus chakra. You are powerful. You know, you hold your power. You know, it's like you're in your power. You definitely could have recently like called your power back from this person, something like that. Look at that, Knight of Cups. And the Judgment card. Okay, so Knight of Cups is a messenger, someone that like comes to you and they want to talk to you about how they feel. Again, that could be that other energy, but I think this is actually you. You waited for this person to ride in on this white horse, Cancer, and they didn't, and you had to do it yourself. And that's why Judgment is here, because Judgment tells me that you learned that was part of your purpose, and that's what made you so powerful, Cancer. All right, let's look at the walking away. This is Cancer. Walking away, Cancer. Why are you walking away? And that Eight of Swords is coming out. So two different decks. So again, I'm sensing like self-sabotage. That's it. Duh. Sorry, Spirit. Jeez. Okay, so I said that you're walking away from like an unhealthy habit or like something that's toxic. You're not necessarily walking away from this bond. I don't feel like you're trying to cut and run or something like that. I feel like you're trying to remove the negativity. You're trying to remove the unhealthy part of the situation, the toxicity of the situation. And most likely the self-sabotage, like you could have had a part in the toxicity. Absolutely. The star comes out as the last card. So Cancer, the star is a beautiful major arcana that says have hope for your future. This walking away, this leaving this old toxic cycle behind you is giving you this amazing purification, this clean slate, fresh start, and it's exactly what you want and what you need. On the bottom, look at that, Six of Wands. There's that victory because you choose to leave this toxic, unhealthy situation behind you. All right. Beautiful Cancer reading. Let's do guidance and let's see what else the Spirit has to say. Look at this. Silence your thoughts. Interesting. On the third eye, the withdraw card and hope, which is exactly what the star card is. Integrity is on the bottom. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Silence your thoughts is you. Definitely the self-restriction could have something to do with like negative thinking. I said that at the beginning, like you tell yourself you can't do something, but you can. Withdraw. It's very possible. Normally, I don't feel like Spirit is saying, hey, withdraw from a situation, pull yourself back away from that. I don't believe in blocking or anything like that, Cancer. I honestly believe to say this is a tough journey is a complete understatement because I honestly believe that when you do block, that energy finds its way in by other means. It will seep in every crevice possible. You see what I'm trying to say? Because you've blocked it. So I feel like it's best to not block things or people. And that way that you have control of your emotions. You don't allow someone else's actions to like control how you react to something. I think Spirit's telling you to step back and take that type of, make that type of boundary. The hope card, I feel like you're going to gain some sort of hope when you decide that you're done with this repeated cycle. You're done with whatever that unhealthy self-sabotage was. All right, let's do Moonology Oracle to close it out. I just seen the emotions are running high. This does help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're very much in your thoughts, but I do feel like it is an emotional week for you. There is some fear. I don't necessarily sense that from you. I feel like you're awakened enough, Cancer, to know. But I feel like it's very possible that you're feeling that other person's fear. The other person feels you pulling away. They feel you leaving, that type of thing. Yeah. We have 10, 9, and 35. I see number 20, number 8, and 45. 40, 27, and 37. So it's like 2, 3, 4s, and 7. Pretty interesting. Show the world the real you. It's the full moon in Aquarius. Look at that. Communication is key. It's new moon in Gemini. I did pick up on the twin journey. And oh my goodness, not again. What do you need to release? The waning moon. This card came out all 3 times for all fire signs. So let's keep that in mind. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it right there. Release whatever the old toxic situation was. Start anew. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those very good things that do help my channel grow. I'm just going to clean up really quickly, and then we will jump to Scorpio. I like that Miss Alice's. The swords are around her, not in her. Absolutely. Yes, the full moon is definitely having us release. Did you catch the fire signs, Miss Al? Definitely having us release. It's like whoever was stubborn enough to still be holding on to this little tiny fragment is really going for a ride this week. All right, so just cleaning up from Cancer. Strong Cancer reading. I will put timestamps in, guys, so if you're watching the replay, you just want to check the description box. Yeah, fire signs were intense. Earth signs, not so much. I didn't sense a whole lot of excitement. But earth signs are always kind of calm, right? Like they're pretty grounded, always focused. So I've been studying North nodes, guys. I'm ready to have another class, and I think I want to do a What's Your Purpose class. So my North node is in Virgo. Imagine that. And Miss Tina's is actually in Virgo also. So I've been studying both of our charts because I find it interesting that we have so much in common. And I think you'll see that with other twins. Once you learn that you have other twins around you, you'll start to see the similarities in the paths, in the journey. Ooh, my candle blew out. Interesting. Yeah, I'm totally going to have to fix that. And we're fixing to do, what is it? Does anybody notice when it went out? We're fixing to do Scorpio. That is so weird. All right. I'm going to let it go. I just heard let the candle go. Okay. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio must have something to say. Oh yeah, I get chills when they go out too, Miss Owl. I do. But I totally just heard, like, I don't know. I felt like I was definitely distracted for some reason, and Spirit was like, nope, get back on it. That's so weird, right? All right. Okay, let's get it together. All right, let's timestamp. Let's do 2340 for Scorpio. 2340 for Scorpio for March 14th through March 20th. Scorpio, we do have the full moon in Virgo on March 18th. I do feel like you're going to find yourself helping someone that you most likely did not intend to or didn't want to for some reason. I feel like while you're doing this, you're actually going to realize that you're helping yourself in return. And then, of course, we're doing a massive release. There's lots of release cards coming out. We do have the full moon. So the full moon does make you release old stagnant energy that no longer serves your greater good. I don't know. The energy is just really weird. So I'm just going to try to pretend like I'm going to stop pretending like I know what's going on. And I'm just going to read the cards. All right. So we are using magical times. So I keep trying to figure it out. And I have no clue. But I am sensing So it's probably just because there's so many Scorpios in here right now. But yeah, the Scorpio is like they have something to say. So let's see. Maybe Spirit has something to say to Scorpio. Let's see. What is the energy for Scorpio for March 14th through March 20th? Wow, we have Dreamer. Your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. So I love when the Dreamer card comes out because I get to talk to you guys about my guided dream journal. But this is not actually about dreams that are coming like you're having at night. But if you are and you want to write your dreams down and interpret them, make sure to check that link in the description box below. But Scorpio, this is more about you actually chasing what you want and going after what you want, making what you want something realistic in the 3D reality. Look at that. We have the dance card coming out. Find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. That's what you want. So Scorpio has kind of went through some massive transformations, right? We just had the Pluto return. Scorpio's finding themselves like maybe they had a certain mindset before that things had to be a certain way. And for some of you, I'm getting like career, right? Like your career had to be a certain way. You had to choose this career. You've already put this much time into this career, something like that. And that changed. There's definitely some sort of like death and transformation. And so it's like there's three parts to this. It's death, transformation, and then when it's transformed, it's rebuilt, right? Or it's rebirthed, right? So like something old dies away and it changes something, and then something new comes from that, right? And that is what's happening to Scorpio. And for some reason, I do feel like, I don't know if it's, maybe it says chasing your dreams. Like it has something to do with like finances or like comfortability. Like you just want to be comfortable. I'm not sensing like Scorpio wants all the millions of dollars. It's just like, I just want to be comfortable. I just want to be able to pay what I have to pay. I just want to do what makes me happy. And that's what I'm picking up. All right, so let's use Llewellyn. AC confirms. Thank you, AC. All right, let's see what comes out for this dreamer card. What are your dreams, Scorpio? I'd have been surprised if I did not see a pentacle. But two of pentacles, which is still not the card that I expected to see. You're juggling something. You're juggling something, but it's not what you want. So not too long ago, I heard Minnow Pond say about the Two of Pentacles that many times, if you feel, and take it how it resonates, Scorpio, if you feel like you're doing too much, you're going to know because you feel exhausted and you feel burnt out. And you're like, oh my gosh, how am I still going? I can't go. Then Spirit's saying, hey, slow down. Focus on what's important. But Scorpio, for some of you and many of you, I feel like you're going to know that right now Spirit's telling you that you need to do more. Because I feel like you feel that stagnant energy, that stagnant time, and Spirit's saying you need to move that out. We also have the Page of Cups. You need to offer yourself something. And the Three of Wands. You need to offer yourself some sort of forgiveness, some sort of compassion. And that's what's going to bring this happy future. The Three of Wands is very much about a happy, brighter future. On the bottom, look at that. Two of Cups. Definitely going to have something to do with a partnership. Equal effort. Soulmate. Interesting. All right, let's pull the Energy Oracle back out. Let's do the main spread for Scorpio. Financial constraints. Look at that. It's coming out. No challenges or obstacle. I felt that. Money. I just want enough money that I can pay something. Financial constraints does say that something is happening that you didn't plan for. It says you took from the pantry, took from the pantry, took from the pantry. And then you had an idea like, hey, I'm going to put something back in this pantry a little bit later. But something happened before a little bit later got here. And Scorpio, now you're trying to figure out, what do I do now? How do I do this? And Spirit saying, you're going to have to do more. If you're working your tail butt to, like to the bone, Scorpio, then you need to do more about following your dreams, not what brings you happy. Following your dreams and what brings you happiness, not what you're currently doing too much of, because what you're currently doing too much of brought this financial constraint. Interesting. Let's look at lesson learned for Scorpio. Lesson learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. Wow, walking away comes back out. It came out for the outcome for, Cancer. So Scorpio, if you do have Cancer in a major placement, I do recommend watching that part of the video also. Excuse me. So walking away. And again, the card, very specific, says this person walks away. They shut this gate, Scorpio. They have no intention of going back there. You did something, Scorpio. You did something, and a while back, you told yourself, I'm never going to do that again, or I'm going to change what I'm doing. And maybe you even started to change, Scorpio, but you didn't fully close the gate, and you've went back. We have the fourth chakra coming out as the outcome. The fourth chakra is your heart chakra. There could definitely be a blockage in the heart chakra. But Scorpio, this isn't for someone else. I know we've seen the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck for Llewellyn, but it stopped with the Three of Wands, which tells me that this is about your future. That Two of Cups is in your future. This is forgiveness, Page of Cups, offering yourself forgiveness, a clean slate, a fresh start. That's why this fourth chakra is here. You have to forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made. Maybe you've tried to do something repeatedly, Scorpio, and you just haven't had the willpower or the push through or the support. It's the support, Scorpio. You didn't have the support to help you push through. And that could definitely be causing this heart chakra awakening. It's like you're starting to learn, Scorpio, that you have to love yourself first. All right. Let's pull from the Gilded Tarot. The heart one just went out. I am creeping out. Okay. All right. It has been so strong today, guys. I can't even tell you. Let's look at financial constraints. Financial constraints. What is it that Scorpio didn't plan on? Oh, be with me. So the Lovers card comes out. What you didn't plan on was the difficulty of the twin journey. Strong confirmation of the twin flame journey. This isn't the Two of Cups. Remember that Two of Cups was on the bottom of the Llewellyn in the future. This is your challenge or obstacle right now. And your challenge or obstacle right now is that you have some sort of soul bond, some sort of soul connection, and it's difficult, right? It's not easy, and you most likely did not plan that it was going to be this difficult. You most likely didn't plan that walking away was going to be this difficult. Absolutely. We have the Seven of Swords coming out. You don't trust yourself, or you don't trust something about this journey. It's also very possible that you don't trust your twin, but I don't think that. With the Page of Cups over here, it's like you don't trust yourself. Maybe you don't believe in yourself. Maybe you don't believe that you're powerful enough to be in this journey. All right, let's do the walking away. Six of Swords comes out. Same thing. You took yourself away from a situation. The situation was chaotic. It was stressful. You know that you have to like leave that behind you. You have to go to calmer waters. The Strength card comes out. It definitely takes a lot of strength, inner strength. This could definitely even be about an inner conflict. Maybe the twin's not even causing you the issue, Scorpio. Maybe this is your conflict. The fourth chakra, we have the Three of Pentacles. So that's kind of what I'm getting. And what happens is when you have this heart chakra awakening, when that heart chakra cracks open and you're willing to see the unconditional love all around you, you're willing to only walk into this light and leave this darkness behind you, the Three of Pentacles comes out. And the Three of Pentacles is teamwork. I said that earlier. I don't know if it was in Cancers or Scorpios, but I felt like it's like you're trying to not work with the energy. Like when you block something out, or you try to run for something, or you just try not to deal with something, like sweep it under the rug. When you do that, you're giving that thing more power. You see what I'm trying to say? It will seep in every crack and crevice it can possibly seep in. You have to work with the energy, not against the energy. And that Eight of Swords is coming back out. So is everybody paying attention? Because I feel like the Eight of Swords is going to be, that's going to be the repetitive card. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the what do you need to release. But Eight of Swords, self-sabotage. Self-sabotage, Scorpio. The teamwork and self-sabotage coming on top of that heart chakra is telling me that it's very possible at the end of this week, you get some sort of assistance with this self-sabotage. Someone helps you. Someone wants to work with you. All right, Scorpio, let's do guidance and let's see what else Spirit has to say. Fizzy Pop Boy in 1967. All right. So the first card to come out is kindness. This came out several times this week. You are a humanitarian, made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. And that is definitely that Virgo full moon. You're going to find yourself helping someone. Universal love, very much my twin flame clue card in this particular deck. And it's very much about unconditional love. Universal love. And look at that. Let go. Scorpio, you're holding on to a tiny little fragment of something that still has power over you, and you have to release it. You have to let go, and you have to have faith that the universe, that spirit has your back, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be, Scorpio. On the bottom was peacefulness. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to close it out with the Moonology Oracle, and I'm going to pull as many as I'm called to pull. I feel like this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I don't necessarily feel like you're very emotional this week. I do feel like you're very much in your thoughts. I see a lot of swords, and of course, like there's the bow and arrow because it's Sagittarius, but it's like I see another sword. Very much in your thoughts. So we have luck is on your side, that new moon in Sagittarius. We have conclusions are within reach. It's the full moon eclipse. I do feel like you're on the very brink of ending something stagnant and starting something brand new. And we have you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. I feel like that's what you need to let go of, Scorpio. This card comes out for Scorpio so much. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm just going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we will jump to Pisces. Yes, there was. There definitely was, Eliana. I think Scorpio has a lot going on just in general. But I can definitely sense that they're finding their path. Like they're finding their footing. The ground is finally getting firm. Five of Swords was on the bottom of the Gilded Tarot. Five of Swords to me is always negative thinking. I know it's supposed to be a victory, and it says that these two people have walked away from this battle and you've come out on top and blah, 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 blah. And I just never, ever feel that victory, ever. Just seeing the Devil card. But I always pick up right away negative thinking, negative communication, speaking negative to someone, you, someone else. It's normally to ourselves. I just totally noticed this. Look at that Three of Pentacles on the water, the Page of Cups on the water, the Three of Wands on the water. Wow. Seen some water myself today. All right. So just cleaning up from Scorpio's super intense reading. And we're fixing to get ready for Pisces. Miss Al, do you see the little wrench next to your comments? If you do, can you help me with the spammer? All right. I really have a hard time listening. It just drives me crazy. I'm not going to stop thinking about it until I light it back. But I swear I heard, leave that candle alone. All right. It was. It's still intense. Like I'm still feeling it. I'm trying to like break clear of the energy so I can start Pisces. Miss Tina said she loved it. I'm glad. I hope it resonates. Sometimes I pick up Miss Tina as my in my soul tribe, very much my soul sister. And a lot of the big placements people in my life are Scorpio. So I feel like I pick up Messina's energy pretty easily, and I think I know what it's going to be about, and then like it totally goes off, and I have no idea. Yeah, me too, Eliana, me too. But I have felt like that since this morning, early this morning. It's so weird. It's like someone's just tired of something. I almost get this energy of like someone's tired of doing something their way, or it's not working their way, or something like that. Sweet. Were you able to remove that one, Miss Al? Do you see it up there? It's scrolled up off my screen. I was just wondering. I don't care. You guys, I feel like you guys know all the readings are free. Don't click any links. Don't give anybody any money. The spammers are insane. And it's what's crazy to me is that people do it. Like these people make money doing this. It's nuts. Like I don't understand. I don't understand how come tarot is so new to everyone. All right. I feel it breaking away. Have mercy. Thank you. Yes, yes, Ms. L. Thank you very much. Oh, great. They're gonna mow. That's wonderful. I can't be a mower. Surely not. I don't know. I live in Kentucky. You just never really know what's happening down here. I don't know what it is either, Miss L. Honestly, it's just crap. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Should see me behind this camera doing this wiggly dance and getting all this out. Yes, Miss Al, but it's like still super cold here. Nobody should be mowing. I think somebody just started their lawnmower just to check it because it went right off. Okay, guys. I know you're waiting. I know. I'm so sorry. Hi, Jenna. Bear with me, please. That Scorpio one was fake. Have mercy. It's like they're on the brink of something and it's like right there. And you just almost want to go behind them and just kind of. I know that's horrible, but I do. I just want to be like, hey, go, go. Oh, okay. All right, let's timestamp Pisces. Let's get going. 47:15 for Pisces. 47:15 for Pisces for the week of March 14th through March 20th. Pisces, we do have the full moon in Virgo coming on March 18th. I've been studying the chart for March 18th. I definitely feel like the different astrological aspects that are happening are going to have you focused on service. Virgo, of course, is the full moon. The full moon is in Virgo, and Virgo does represent the sixth house, which is very much about service. So I feel like you're going to be helping someone, but due to the other astrological aspects, the other placements, I feel like you're going to realize as you're helping this person that most likely you don't want to help. Okay. Pisces, it's going to be someone that like maybe you've moved on from, maybe you've helped them a whole bunch previously before, and you were just like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. It's going to be something like that. Okay. But as you're helping them, you're going to see that in return, you're helping yourself. And I also feel like whatever it is that you're doing to help them, Pisces, is going to it's going to guide you. It's going to guide you to where you need to be helping people. What is it about you, Pisces? What do you have that other people don't have? What fires have you walked through that you could carry buckets of water for someone else? Do you see what I'm trying to say? There's definitely something Pisces has went through. We've just got through. We're in all this Pisces season has been extreme for me. And Aries moon and Capricorn. I'm sorry. See, listen to me. Aries sun and Capricorn moon. This Pisces season has just had me completely upside down. So I can't imagine what it's like for Pisces. But I'm just saying, whatever it is you're doing, just make sure that you understand that even though it might be uncomfortable and you may not want to do it, it's definitely guiding you to like bigger and better things. All right, let's get started. I'm going to use the Magical Times Empowerment cards. I do feel like Pisces is going to feel very empowered this week. It's almost like you learn how to help yourself. It's like you learn that there's a step you can take to make your own situation better by helping someone else. Oh, okay. Absolutely, Miss Al. I'm sorry, Jenna. I'm so sorry. All right, Pisces, for the week of March 14th through March 20th, March 14th through March 20th. Have the energy card coming out. Life forces flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. We also have gentleness. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings, and love in action indoors. Interesting. Right away, this could just be one or two of you, Pisces, but there's someone like you were in a love relationship with. Love in action indoors. This relationship most likely was stagnant. The energy was stagnant. Nothing was moving. But you continue to show love in some way. Love in action indoors is definitely sticking out to me. You continue to show this love, and it's somehow gotten this wheel moving. So that's interesting. Anticipation. Look at that. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. I'm taking it because I definitely feel like something was not moving. You did something or continued to do something throughout the whole period that this wheel was not moving, that this energy became more and more stagnant. And somehow or another, it's budged that wheel. And now something is coming in. Definitely could be a person, definitely could be like a past love. All right, Pisces. So let's clarify and let's use wow, okay. All right, I'm listening to you. I hear you. Okay, so I originally started clarifying with the Gilded Tarot, and somehow in the midst of all this, swapped over to the Llewellyn. So these are the cards, and we're going to take them. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords coming out. So while this energy was super stagnant, I feel like you just were maybe not sleeping well. Your anxiety was really high. I feel like you actually felt like all these swords were stabbing you. Gentleness comes out, and that's that Page of Cups energy. Page of Cups is like forgiveness, offering forgiveness. Could also be offering someone like your cup of love, but it's a very, very small offer. And I did feel like you did something, love in action indoors. You did something that could have been very minimal. Maybe you just meditated and continued to send this person unconditional love on a regular basis, something like that. But it was very, very small, and it's definitely bringing in something big. And what it brings in gives you this breakaway. The Two of Swords says you're stuck. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like that's what this energy was. And anticipation tells me you're fixing to break away from that situation. All right. Interesting, right? How did that happen? I guess we just take it. We just listen. All right. Let's do the energy oracle for Pisces. For the main spread, let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle with the situation? Probably the waiting. I'm going to say most likely being patient and the waiting for something. So we have the seventh chakra, waiting for something you know, because the seventh chakra is the connection to spirit. It's like the all-knowing, right? It's like you knew something was going to come in, and the waiting for it has definitely been the issue. Look at that. Thank you, spirit. Patience comes out as lesson learned. You knew you had to wait patiently. You knew you were waiting for divine timing. Let's do outcome. Oh no, anxiety comes out. Pisces, have mercy. The world comes out at the bottom. I feel like spirit is bringing you new opportunities. All right, now let's use Llewellyn to clarify. I just seen the Queen of Cups. All right, the seventh chakra, the connection, the knowing. Eight of Pentacles, you had to stay focused. Knight of Pentacles, you had to be brave and wait for something. You had to be brave and wait for some sort of journey to start. The Patience card, I right away picked a divine timing. The Hierophant, something spiritual. And the Three of Cups, look at that, celebration. You knew the celebration was coming. You knew it had something to do with divine timing. You knew it was going to be made official, but you have to wait. I feel like you're actually still waiting this week, and it's possible that that's why anxiety is here. Anxiety says there's a storm outside this window, but she doesn't know if it's coming or going. She's too anxious about something coming, and she's too worried about something that's already happened, and she's not in the present. So that's interesting. Let's see. It's very possible this card has a reversal meaning. Maybe it's very possible that you get some sort of clarification throughout this week, which relieves this anxiety, because you had the anxiety at the beginning when the energy was stagnant. Now that you see this movement, I don't believe you would still have this anxiety. King of Swords, look at that. Something about speaking your truth, and Nine of Wands, not giving up. Yeah, whoever this Pisces is, they held on, and definitely could have held on for a long time. And your person could definitely be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I feel like that's what you've been holding on to for a long time. All right. So it's interesting, Pisces, because I do feel like there's movement, but I also know that with this Virgo full moon, we've been talking about releasing, letting go of stagnant energy. So super, super interesting. We have Archangel Camille coming out. Archangel Camille, he who sees God. This is about love, tolerance, and peace. Archangel Camille teaches us about purity and love and unconditional love. Look at that. The violet, I should have known, with the 7th chakra. We also have gratitude coming out. Gratitude is like being grateful, living in gratitude. I think that's very possible. Like that's a lesson you learn. That's how come you were able to wait for this divine timing. And then we also have be content coming out. So Spirit's trying to say, like, yes, you are waiting for something. You do have knowledge that something is on its way, but Spirit is saying, like, be content. Be present. This is about being present in the moment. We also have evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. And then we also have purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. This Pisces is definitely on the twin journey. Expression was on the bottom. All right, Pisces, let's close it out with a Moonology Oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you are emotional this week. I do feel like you're breaking free from this anxiety. You're learning to be present. You're learning to be content with where you're at, and you're learning to be patient while you're waiting for this divine timing. You've already learned that it was divine timing, and I feel like that gave you some sort of confirmation to be able to keep going, to be able to change this anxiety around. We have your commitment is being tested. It's the first quarter moon. Work through your fears. It's the new moon in Scorpio. And we have bring love into the situation. It's the new moon in Aquarius. On the bottom, we do have a fiery climax approaches, and I do feel that with that anticipation. Something is definitely coming in. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That is the water signs for this week. Tell me what you think. Not too bad, right? Scorpio, a little intense. Pisces, discovering some sort of massive breakthrough. And Cancer. I feel like Cancer is learning that there's purpose, there's reason. All right, guys, so it is that time. I'm just going to clean up really quickly, and then I will pick a few of you to do some free readings for. We do have a live this evening. I'm feeling perfectly fine, by the way, guys. Just want you to know, like, we've just finished the water signs, and I don't know what that energy was that was on me, but it is completely gone, just like that. How crazy is that? Wow. Okay, so anyway, Um, water signs. No, not water signs. Sorry, I'll get it together, guys. I promise. DF messages this afternoon at 5 o'clock. I am going to do collective DM to DF, and then I'm going to do a collective DF to DM messages. And then, of course, I will offer free readings after that. So please, please join us, especially if you're on the twin journey. So many people are learning about twin journey, right? Like so many people, like there's new people all the time. It's like it's weird to me that people are still learning. AC wants to know if there's supposed to be 3D union in this lifetime. Jane says, great reading for Cancer. Thank you, Jane. Scorpio did feel a little anxious, didn't it? It did. And it's been heavy on me. I would say heavy on me since 4 o'clock this morning. Like I woke up feeling like that. I woke up not remembering my dreams, which is not usual for me. I normally remember them pretty easily. But I woke up knowing that I had dreamt about something intense. And yeah, I just had that feeling like this whole time until literally when I said, okay, this is the water signs, it was like it just floated away. Yeah, super interesting. Jenna, thank you, Jenna. Jenna, let me know you're still here. And let me know what kind of reading. If you just want to see what Spirit has to say, or if you have a specific question. I understand, Macy. It can suck. It can, but there is a purpose for that. And I feel like if we can get past the suck part, we would see that the purpose is that they have their own lessons to learn in their own journey that will mold them into the person that they're meant to be. And I want my twin to be who he's meant to be. So even though my twin is not in the most happiest of situations, I still send unconditional love to all parties because I know he's where he's supposed to be. She says, I'm here, Leo. Do you just want a current energy reading? Yes, AC, that's perfect. Look what AC tells Miss L. I feel grateful I have met him, even though. So even though the situation is not, you know, peaches and cream, so many blessings have come from the twin journey that it's hard not to be grateful. Energies of my twin. All right, let's do a current energy. That's what I felt drawn to do. And we're going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards. Oh, guys, I made look at this stack. So this morning when I was having that weird feeling and the weird energy, I just heard energy dump. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just like maybe someone was having a hard time dealing with a bunch of heavy energy, so they just wanted to dump it. And almost like a here you deal with this type of situation. That's so weird. Okay, anyway, I'm talking to like myself. I'm so sorry. Anyway, um it's such a weird day, guys. Such a weird day. Look at that. I'm healing on the bottom. but I made new ones this morning. Like as I was going through that energy, I was laying in bed. I'm still literally in my robe and my pajamas, guys. Like, yeah. But I was laying in bed and I was really trying to take it slow so that I wouldn't like exert too much energy and I'd be ready to do these water signs. But yeah, I just very much felt like I kept hearing these little bits and pieces, but I didn't necessarily feel like it was from my twin. So it was weird, right? So I just jumped up and started writing them down, and I made more messages from your person. So we will be using those tonight. Oh, Jenna. Okay. So let's do a real quick head, heart, and higher self space for your person. Let's look and see what it is that they're thinking, what it is that they're feeling, and what it is that their higher self is currently trying to teach them. Look at that. I knew it was going to come out quick. Okay. Wow. On the bottom is that love card with the mirror. Do you see that, Jenna? So that means their overall energy is this journey. Definitely focused on the journey. All right. So beauty is in the headspace. This can actually mean two things. A lot of times I see the beauty card, Jenna, and I feel like they're learning about self-worth. They're thinking about worth. No, this is actually thinking about something or someone that's beautiful to them. And I just want to say, when you're on the twin journey, I don't know how to um they're just the most attractive people. I don't know how else to say that. You're attracted to everything because you love this person unconditionally. Like there's nothing that this person can do. You understand the journey. You understand that they're learning. You understand that they're also healing. You understand that you're equal, that you're not better. Divine feminine is not better than divine masculine. It's nothing like that. And I feel like you understand all that. Um, and the person, the twin, is very attractive. It's like your twin will see you in that same way. Like they see you like the most attractive, and it's about the soul. It's because they see your soul. So I do feel like your person is actually thinking about like your physical beauty. So that's interesting. But cycles comes out in the heart space. So they're thinking about, it's very possible, like, let's say this is an in and out situation. They're thinking like if they're out right now, they're thinking about coming back. Yeah, and that's how it is. I don't think it's the other way. It's like they're not there at the moment, but they're definitely thinking about coming back. But in the heart space, they could be learning how to break repetitive cycles, like how to stop doing the same thing, expecting some sort of new thing to come from it. Self-sabotage. I feel like that's what the same thing is. They self-sabotage. That's not new in a twin journey. We all self-sabotage. We all learn about self-sabotage. It's like self-sabotage and the word codependency just popped in my head, Jenna. So codependency is very much where you feel like you're not whole on your own. Like you have to have this other person to be able to feel like you have all of your power. And when you're in a twin journey, that's one of like the main biggest lessons that we learn is codependency, and we self-sabotage a lot with the codependency. So I do feel like there's a reason that codependency popped in my head as soon as I seen the self-sabotage card. I feel like it's very possible. And I just want to say too, like I feel like the divine masculine gets such a bad rap, and I have such empathy in my heart for this energy, and it's not just yours, Jenna. It's very collective. It's like they pass their cup around, okay, and they have lots of, I always say they have lots of friends. I always say my twin has lots of friends. It's the nicest way I could say it. That he passes his cup to because he's wanting them to give their cup full back. You see what I'm saying? He's needing that love, and that's just how he chose to come down in this lifetime and learn that particular lesson, right? I feel like that's the situation that your higher self, I mean, your person's higher self is trying to teach them. And I just want to say, Jenna, I actually talked about this. I think I talked about it in the twin or NARC video, or maybe it was the fire signs. I'm not sure. But twins mirror, right? Twins mirror each other. So, Jenna, does that mean that you're running around offering your cup of love to everyone? Actually, yes, it does. Now, don't panic, Jenna. It doesn't mean that you're doing it their way. You definitely could be learning the same lesson and you're doing it in different ways. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Maybe you're a people pleaser, Jenna. Like maybe you're trying to always make everyone content, like keep everyone happy, that type of thing. And like you give to other people, and you kind of maybe like not give that so much to yourself, something like that. You see what I mean? See how those two things would be the same lesson, but in two different ways. You see what I'm trying to say? So when I say that you guys mirror each other, you want to keep that in mind. It doesn't mean that you're doing exactly what that person is doing, not at all. It just means that you're learning the same lesson. All right, let's clarify a little bit for Jenna and let's use the Light Seers Tarot. Oh, Sandra, it's okay. Thank you for coming. Yes, the time change. All right, let's look at this beauty card. So Jenna, right away, I feel like this is you. Like, I feel like the card could even look like you. Like you maybe you have light colored brownish hair. Um, yeah, it's like they definitely see, they're thinking of the beauty of you. So we have the Two of Pentacles. Needs to do more. King of Pentacles, absolutely. And Six of Swords, yeah. All right, so the Two of Pentacles lately to me is either do more or do less. This person feels like, because the King of Pentacles came out right after, which is very much like this really strong, protective, and providing type of energy. They feel like they're not providing for you. They feel like they're not giving you enough. They're not doing enough for you, something like that. They want to. They want to be able to take themselves to where you are, but fear definitely holds them back. Let's look at the cycles. I do feel like this person is wanting to come back in. I do feel like this is a repetitive cycle. The Nine of Wands, not giving up. Stubbornness. This is stubbornness. Five of Wands, challenges. The stubbornness is definitely challenging. And there's that Knight of Cups. There's that giving the cup of love to lots of people. But I definitely feel like here in the heart space, this person just wants to give it to you. Like they just want to offer their cup to you. It's very possible, Jenna, that this person could have this thought. Like I just had this thought, like the one they couldn't get or the one that they couldn't, I don't know. They feel like you were out of reach to them. Self-sabotage is the higher self space, the higher self teaching them about self-sabotage. We have the Page of Swords. Could have something to do with fear to communicate, but it could also have something to do with like watching someone, watching but not doing. The Emperor comes out. This is about control and the Hierophant energy ascending. Wow, it's almost like the higher self is saying, hey, watch this person and how they're doing it, and that's going to help you ascend. That's going to help you awaken, like start to understand. Interesting. So the Emperor is a really strong Aries energy. So Jenna, do you have like Aries in a really strong placement? Because they're definitely being told to watch someone who's in control. All right, let's do a guidance card for Jenna. We have the Be Strong card and the Love, number 33. And the Love card, of course, does speak about unconditional love. All right, Jenna, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. He's an Aries, of course. All right, Jenna. Strong energy. Send your person unconditional love, guys. This energy is so strong. It was so strong. I feel like divine masculine collectively just like dumped on me this morning. I'm not joking. Just like, I can't take all this. It's too much. You deal with it. And it's very much because divine feminine, although we're awakening, although we're healing, it's like divine masculine won't catch up or can't catch up or refuses to catch up. And I feel like that's going to be a massive lesson in this lifetime, but we don't put the focus on that. We put the focus on union, on catching up, on when we're even. And I just want you guys to realize that as we're going through this lifetime, we're not even yet. So I'm just saying, like, maybe the lesson is in being here in the moment. You see what I'm saying? Maybe the lesson is on how we do things not being together in the 3D. I'm not saying lose hope. I'm not saying none of those things, but I'm saying, like, be realistic, be practical about the situation. And I think when we're more practical about the situation, we can see their point of view, or we can see it from their, like, putting ourselves in their shoes. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I don't think there's a single divine masculine out there. That's why I did that twin or narc video, because it's so important that you guys understand these people that you're in a narcissistic relationship with, those are karmics. That is not a twin flame. So it's just super, super important to me that there's so much confusion between the three relationships. I don't understand why, but there is so much confusion. I hear people say all the time, I'll be watching some reading and they'll be like, your twin flame soulmate. No, no such thing. There's just not. I'm sorry. And I know it's going to step on toes and it's going to upset people. But I just strongly believe that there's three different types of relationships: twin flames, karmic, soulmates, and those are three different people. They will never, ever, ever be the same people. And you need to have compassion for all three of them. We're supposed to have unconditional love for everyone, not just our twin, not just our soulmates. We're even supposed to have unconditional love for karmics. There's a purpose. I feel like the karmics were so, oh my gosh, they're horrible people. We want to do these horrible things to them. And that does not help anyone. It just makes things so negative. We have to send them unconditional love. They have a very strong purpose. And I'm just saying, to have to be a karmic in this lifetime, I can't imagine what kind of life that is. Send everyone unconditional love. If you're angry at your person, and Jenna, I left your comment up there. I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying, like, collectively, if you're angry at your person because your person is with their karmic, or because your person is not doing what you want them to do, you have to send them unconditional love and understand that you are not in control. You're only in control of your own path, your own journey. They're in control of their path and their journey. All right, I don't know where that all came from, but there you go. Yes, divine timing is definitely a thing. Yes, yes, Miss Owl. That is seriously the best way to get through any obstacle is if you can meditate, focus yourself, and focus speaking to the higher self, not the person. It's not about the person, guys. It's about the purpose. All right, who else? I know we're a little over, but I'm not in no hurry. Let me just go back up here and see if I missed anyone. Jane, Jane, let me know if you're still here. All right, so Eliana, I know Eliana is still here. Current twin flame. All right, Jane. Okay, so Eliana, let me know you're still here. I'm sure you are, but just let me get a quick comment and I will do yours next. So we have AC plus Eliana. All right, let me knock Facebook's out really quick, guys, and then I'll come back to the YouTube. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being so patient. All right, let me do Jane's really quickly. I'm pretty sure, I think that's the only Facebook I see. All right, Jane, I can't scroll all the way up. So just let me know, did you have a specific question or did you just want to see what Spirit has to say? AC, then Eliana. Thank you, Miss L. It's so hard to keep track. There's so many comments that come through all the different things and it just goes so quickly. I did see a thing though where you could slow it down. I'm going to totally try to do that. Just want to see what happens. All right, Jane wants a love reading. So let's pull out the angel inspiration and power of love activation. And let's see what spirit has to say to Jane about love. Look at that. The love card coming back out. Humility coming out and vision coming out. Be strong again was on the bottom. All right, so number 33, the love card. This is actually about love for yourself. Hold on just a second. Before I go off on some rant, I heard it right away. All right, so respect. Love, joy, respect. There it is. Do you feel you do not deserve love? Are you afraid you will be hurt if you open your heart to love? Interesting. So it looks like you and spirit are at least on the same page. Humility comes out. It says you have developed a loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. So it's almost like you're starting to, what was that word? It was respect, right? It's almost like you're starting to respect that people may be on a different path. It's kind of like what I was talking about just a minute ago with the twin. Like when divine feminine is angry at divine masculine, or even the other way around. Like whoever is not, one of us is always more awakened. One of us is always a little bit more ahead. It's like whoever isn't, you know what I'm saying, is in a different position, on a different path. The vision card says, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. All right, so this is actually about you understanding that spirit has your back. So here's what I'm getting. I feel like there is a specific love situation that you're asking about. You're not asking like, when is someone new coming in? You're asking me about a very specific situation, a very specific person. The humility card comes out, and I think it's like what I was talking about earlier. It's like you're having to respect that this person has their own path. And then the vision card coming out, you're also having to learn that like this isn't like bad luck. Like spirit doesn't hate you. It's not like, oh, I'm not going to give Jane what Jane wants. It's not like that at all. But I think you're learning that there's a purpose. There's a reason. All right, let's pull a little Rider Waite. Let's look at that love card. Ooh, the Tower comes out in the Wheel of Fortune. So something is going to happen. Something is going to happen that's going to shock you, that has to deal with this love situation. And what it most likely is, the Wheel of Fortune to me has very much, it's like I've been seeing this stuck wheel, like a lock, and it's got like those little things on the side, and it's like it's just been stuck there. And something comes along and just kind of kicks it, and it starts moving. You see what I'm trying to say? And that's what I see every time I see this Wheel of Fortune. Ever since Jupiter and that new moon aligned, that's definitely what it's been. Let's look at humility. Understanding that maybe it's not going to necessarily be your way or the exact way that you want something. The Chariot comes out, strong Cancer energy, and the Knight of Wands. So someone is going to be courageous enough to take an action, to move somewhere or move towards a certain direction. But I feel like it's not going to happen the exact way you want it or the exact time that you want it. Let's look at that Vision card. Understanding that you don't have bad luck. You're learning something. You're in some sort of life lesson. Nine of Pentacles, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, and Page of Swords. It's something spiritual. It's something you've dealt with before in previous lifetimes, and it's something that you're going to have to learn. It's not something, it's a long, slow moving energy. Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. It's not something that's done really quick. This isn't the Knight of Swords that comes in with the wind on the tail of the horse. No, no, no. This is very slow, intentional energy, and it has something to do with your spirituality. All right, let's pull a guidance card. Spacey Virgo. I love that. I am. Thank you. All right, so prosperity. I don't think this is about money, Jane. I think it's just saying stay positive. It says focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. If you want more from this situation, you have to stay positive. You have to have positive thoughts. All right, Jane, I hope that was helpful. All right, let me go up. So Miss L says AC. I'll make a new question. Messages from Spirit. Got you. Thank you so much. Sweet. I didn't have to go scrolling through all the stuff. Yes. Thank you, Miss Owl. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm not sure what that energy was earlier, but I'm going to say confidently that it was a strong water sign. So there's going to be like a collective. I feel like it was more than one. It wasn't just like one divine masculine. It was like there was like a bunch of energy. Divine masculines that are water signs. So I totally feel so much better. Like it's done. Whatever needed to be said was said. Super weird, right? Okay, I'm drawn to keep out the Angel Inspiration deck and the Power of Love. So AC, messages from Spirit, what Spirit wants you to know, what Spirit wants you to focus on. Awesome, Jane. Thank you so very much. All right, so Eliana's next with current twin flame energy. I imagine we're going to be doing a lot of those tonight. All right, AC. We have the courage card coming out. We have the past card coming out. We have the action card coming out. And hope. Commitment is on the bottom. Okay, this is actually split. I think this is actually just your energy, but it is very split. I do feel like the past goes with the past, like this is behind you, and this is what's fixing to happen. No, this is where you're at now. I see. Okay. All right. I just stepped a little bit too soon. All right. So here's what I'm getting. And actually, I'm going to take that commitment card because that was on the bottom and it does mean something. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. We have the courage card and the past card coming out, AC, and it says, through the power of love, you released any stagnant situation or energy in order to transform your heart space. It definitely took you a lot of courage to do that, but I feel like you've actually done that. I'm going to read it to you one more time so you can tell me, yes, Rosa, I did do that. Through the power of love, you released any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. It's like you removed something that was stagnant, no longer serving your greater good, and you made room for something new to come in. Definitely took some massive courage. Probably took a long time, too. This wasn't something that just, bam, it just happened. All right, so where you're at right now is in this action and hope energy. Action says you have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. You have the courage because you've already done it. The hope card is like something, some sort of action that you're taking right now, which would be how you're expressing yourself or how you're expressing your love or how you're, it even says how you're expressing the loving colors of your soul, is definitely giving you hope, hope for the future, right? And then the future comes out and it's harmony and be accommodating. So again, I feel like something's going to happen that may not necessarily be the way that you wanted it, AC, or the way that you thought it was going to come in, but it still definitely brings harmony. And harmony to me is telling me like everything balances. Everything you've done was for a purpose, was for a reason, and it finally brings in this situation. All right, let's clarify a little so we can figure out what is that situation. Commitment was on the bottom. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. I'd say you're definitely dedicated. But I feel like you're dedicated because you think something's going to happen your way or a certain way. Be accommodating tells me it's good. Look at all that gold, that bright light. It's definitely good coming out with harmony, but it's not what you expected. Let's look at courage and past. Interesting. Oh no, that's definitely just me. But we'll keep it. Have the mercy. The 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. So in the past, definitely suffered some sort of massive loss. Definitely grieved some sort of energy. The grieving is why you needed that courage. Through the power of love, you released any stagnant situation. I feel like that definitely was not something that came easily. The 9 of Swords tells me that you struggled to release that energy. Action comes out and it says you have the courage to express unique loving colors of your soul. We have, wow, the Star and the Empress. Interesting. So the Star, great abundance. This is all about abundance. Absolutely. The Star and the Empress. This is like new abundance, purification, cleansing, and definitely hope. It's landing on top of hope. So you're going to take, or you're currently taking some sort of courageous action that brings this clean slate, brings in some sort of abundance. Let's look at the harmony and be accommodating. Why do you have to be accommodating? 3 of Pentacles is the teamwork. That's the harmony. Be accommodating because you have to wait. Be patient. Plant seeds. Ace of Wands is on the bottom. It is about a new action, new inspiration, new desires. But you're definitely still having to wait. That's why this is future energy. But 7 of Pentacles is very much patience. Patience, patience, patience. All right, AC, let's pull guidance. I just turned around and seen that. I let it go. I'm so glad to see that. So we have dignity and strength. Take pride in yourself in all that you've become. Feel honored by your choices. Look at that. Achievements and actions. Love it. Strength comes out. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Adversity tells me it is super hard. This is not easy. See the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. All right, AC, I hope that was helpful. Big moves. AC's making big moves. I love when we get out of our comfort zone. I love when we let go of the self-doubt. We make such big, powerful moves each time. Thank you, AC. All right, Eliana. right, so if I remember correctly, SL Eliana, it is a twin flame current energy, correct? Thank you, Miss L. Yes, I see we all have, and we are all going through big breakthroughs. Big breakthroughs. All right, Eliana, let's do current energy. I'm going to use Queen of the Moon. And let's start with your person's energy first. Your person's energy first. Have faith coming out. It's number 31. You have protection coming out and blossoming coming out. On the bottom, that fear card that I don't really like. But someone does have fear. I think it's the person. I think it's both of you probably. But they're trying to learn to have faith in a situation. I feel like this person feels like they have a lot of negative luck, like things just don't work out in their favor. But it's actually because this person is actually like manifesting something or speaking something into existence. I feel like this person also, I know this is weird, but it just came to me, Eliana, like they went through something that they thought they wanted, and they recently realized that they no longer want that. They don't understand like why that happened to them now. And Spirit's definitely telling them like, have faith. There's a reason. There's a purpose. It's number 31. You have number 24 and then number 33. My favorite card in this deck came out for blossoming. Is going to be your bridging energy. But protection tells me that you're highly protected, but you could be questioning this, or you could be seeing signs that you're highly protected. 33 comes out and it tells me something new is fixing to happen. You're definitely both working on something new. Maybe you're trying to manifest something new. Definitely could be that too. Let's clarify a little. Why does your person need this faith? Why is your person questioning the faith? Page of Swords. It's that kind of creepy stalker watching you, but it's fear to communicate. Look at that. There's the Lovers. Fear to communicate, fear to work together with someone. They're learning there's a purpose. There's a reason. Let's look at the protection card. Death, Scorpio, transformation, and Seven of Swords. There's that not trusting, not believing. I feel like you think you may not be protected, or maybe you don't understand that you are protected, or maybe you didn't trust that you were before, and there's some sort of like death and transformation to that energy. And then we have blossoming. All right, Eliana, I just heard too, like you could have fear that someone's, I don't think this is you with this person. I think this is your own, like you having your own self-doubt, like not trusting yourself to do something, not trusting yourself to leave something in the past. Something like that. The protection card is coming out because Spirit's telling you that no matter what happens, no matter where you are, can we cause delays? Do we make mistakes? Absolutely, but we make them for a reason. You're on the path that you're supposed to be on for a reason. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. I do feel like with this blossoming card, that's something new. You're both working on trying to do something new. It is number 33, so clearly all the threes are sticking out. We have King of Swords. There's losing a fear. Here's the Page of Swords where it's like, I'm scared. I don't want to. And here's the King of Swords where like they step into their power. And the Sun, of course, would bring happiness. I feel like there's some sort of, you're both working on new communication. You're both working on taking action towards new communication. I'm so sorry. Wow. So sorry. excuse me, but you're also taking baby steps. The Page of Wands is baby steps. Like it doesn't have to be leaps and bounds, Eliana. Do it how it makes you comfortable. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there. I hope that no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I was told the messages from your person. So Eliana, let's see if we get a little sneak peek of the new messages I put in here. Ooh, ooh. Nope, these are old. I'm grateful for our journey. I can feel when you are sad. Let's keep going. I did what I thought was best. Something just touched my hair. And why can't I stop thinking of you? All right, now I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. All right, guys. I don't know if there was any more or not. Please forgive me, but we've been on for an hour and 41 minutes, and I do need to get ready for the 5 o'clock live, which is right around the corner. I do feel much better, like it didn't even happen. So I don't know, but we're gonna jump in and do the DF messages. So please, please come join us. I will be offering more free readings, of course. After that, I do want to stay focused on the twin flame journey. I do feel like there's something happening that's very collective for all of us. And I feel like that's why we're feeling like this weird energy and that type of thing. I feel like that's why we're not sleeping very well. I feel like that's why we're dreaming about the journey and dreaming about the twin. And so, yeah, I definitely want to make sure that we keep the focus on the twin journey, on the twin journey, not the person, but the purpose. All right. Thank you, Miss L. Thank you, Sandra. I love you ladies so much. I appreciate you so much. I didn't have to look at the comments. I didn't have to panic. I didn't have to worry. And I'm just so, so, so grateful for you ladies. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, Eliana. Thank you. Yes, I hope you all can join me tonight in just a little bit because it's only a little bit over an hour and we will be coming back. But I am going to do a collective reading for Divine Feminine where we're going to receive messages from Divine Masculine. And then I will do a collective reading for Divine Masculine where those messages will come for Divine Feminine. I will do 2 different ones. I will put timestamps, so if you guys come in and watch the replay for those, you can just check in the description box. I love the timestamps. I try to do them as often as possible. Just makes it a lot easier to navigate, especially when we stay on so long because we're offering free readings. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you all so very, very much. I love and appreciate all of you. I'm sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you so much, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you.